Hello, happy March 2021. Can you believe it? It is the first week of March 2021. We're doing the days of the 1st through the 7th, and this is an 8 in numerology month. So, March, how did I get that, you ask? Well, it's the third month, so it's a 3 plus 2021. So break it down. So 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 equals 8. And what does 8 mean, you ask? Well, I'd love to tell you. It is abundance. And the 8 is an infinity symbol, so it's usually that connection to our higher self, right? So we're going to really be kind of and the Pisces influence too, mind you, the watery, intuitive insight is going to be coming up through it. So we're going to be putting ourselves on the right path. Again, it is a 5-year in numerology, all about change. So again, what you thought, going back to other videos I've done already for the year, what you thought you would be doing is not what you will be doing by the time it's over. Like what you imagine your goals to be are going to shift and change because we're all accelerating on our own journeys at a different path and a different rate, and they're not technically showing us the full picture yet. So it's kind of this fun puzzle piece year, right? So 2 things in astrology are happening this week. So let's get into that before I go down the rabbit hole of energy for the year, because I could talk to you for hours, and my clients who are watching this, you already know I can talk for hours about what's going to happen and what's happening. And yes, anyways, super exciting. It's just the unknown, right? It's always, if you've seen Frozen 2, it's into the unknown. Anyway. Okay, anyway, moving on. So 2 things in astrology this week. Mark your calendars for the 3rd, which is Wednesday. We have Mars going into Gemini through April 23rd. So the 3rd of March through April 23rd. When Mars goes into Gemini, Gemini is the zodiac sign of communication. It really lets us connect with people. We chitter chatter, we just don't stop talking. And as we go into Pisces, we kind of lose our train of thought, right? But as we go into Aries, which is going to be mid-month, it's sometimes best to put our foot on the brake a little bit. So the excitement goes to a different level, right? So when Mars is in Gemini, watch what you say, how you say it, who you say it to, and most importantly, do not overindulge in online talking. Does that sound crazy? Yes. Well, when we have Mars, the ruler of Aries, and then we have Gemini, our little chit chatter, and we're going to be going into Aries season mid-month, you're going to feel this gotta connect with everybody. I have to talk. I need to be heard. I need to be seen. A lot of people feel like they need to be seen right now. You know who you are. Back up and talk to yourself like it was your 5-year-old self, because it's really your ego that wants to be seen. Sorry to put a damper on it. Talk to yourself. Journal it out. Find out why you need to talk to everybody. Is it this excitement that you feel? I mean, I get that. That's cool. We've all been in this little pocket of our own lives and our own growth, and it's super exciting. And we want to meet with people and talk with people who have experienced something similar or are on the same path as us or has the same goals as us, right? And we're going to find those people. That's our soul tribe we're coming into connection with more so this year, right? We're being realigned. So if you can enjoy this next month of just talking with people, but being mindful of how you're saying, what you're saying, how much you're saying, and how often. So if you're a binge social mediaing it up, if that's even a thing, I just put it all together right there. I felt like it, so I did it. Anyways, rebel over here. Yeah, put the brakes on and go, okay, let me go outside for a little bit. Even if it's chilly, wrap up in a coat. If you're out in the sunshine, go sunbathe for 20 minutes and get your vitamin D, right? It doesn't hurt at all this time of year. So get off your phone. Also, the phone, how healthy is it for you? I hope at this full moon in Virgo that we just had on the 28th, you had an aha moment that health is most important right now, and the details of your life, your routine of your life is most important, right? It's like what you do in a day. How much time do you spend on your social media? How much time do you spend texting people? Let's just be real with ourselves, because this could be a big theme from the 3rd to the 23rd of April, where we're like, I really didn't get much accomplished because I was just so involved in this like excitement of chatting with so many people, but I didn't really do the things I was supposed to do. So watch yourself, but really watch how far you can grow, because it's such a passionate energy, right? So you're going to come into alignment with the right people and things and experiences, but just watch how much you indulge in it. You know, I hope that makes sense, and I hope I didn't overkill that. But I really want to like drive that home, that that's super important. And then the other date is the next day on the 4th. We have Mercury and Jupiter. They're meeting up. And this is the 3rd time this year already. Let's just say this. Okay, so the other 2 dates were January 11th and February 14th. So we know that February 14th was Valentine's Day, right? So was there something that you were thinking of, or did somebody come out and offer you something, give you a great idea? Did friends and family chat with you? Like, what was it? Was it a dream? Was it a traveling bug that bit you in the butt, but you couldn't go anywhere, right? So what was it that you were thinking about then? What idea was it? And what can you bring back? So it's kind of this moment, because Jupiter is the planet of like, this is the, why am I blanking on the word? Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and it's the lucky planet. Oh my gosh, why can't I ever think? Yes, it's just because it's retrograde, post-retrograde, so my brain's still on retrograde mode. But anyways, going back to it, it is literally the planet of luck. So when we have Mercury and this touching, and it's the 3rd time, so it's like 3rd time's a charm. Am I right? Am I right? Sometimes you got to get it right. I don't know. I've dated 3 guys with the same name, and none of them, this is way in the past, but never worked out. So 3rd time's not always a charm, but this is because Jupiter. So enough about me. But really, this is like whatever you were thinking of, whatever pops up on this day or around this day, go for it. This is like all, like, put it all on the table. Go all in. This is so much luck handed to you, gifted to you from the universe. Because again, the 8 abundant month, it's happening, if you like it or not. Like, how cool is that? Yes. And also throw out to my little nephew, happy birthday. This is his birthday week. So he's my little favorite human in the world. And any Pisces out there, or if you have Pisces in your chart, I myself have Pisces in my chart, and I love this energy. Super like mystical and magical, and anything is possible, right? And that is what you're going to feel for the next 2 months. But I also want to warn you, while we're in Pisces season, do not daydream to the point where you're creating a false reality, because it can happen, and it usually does, especially after Aquarius season. We're like all in our head and these ideas, and all of a sudden we're in dreamy Pisces, and we're like, oh, and this could happen, and this could happen, and this could happen. Well, yeah, it could happen, but let's be realistic a little bit. We don't have to totally be realistic, but let's not create a false reality. Catch my drift? Smell what I'm stepping in? Cool. Now let's do the cards for the week. beautiful. Okay, so beginning of the week, midweek, end of week. Energies are Ace of Swords. Hello. And weren't we just talking about these great ideas, communicating, all of the above, right? That I was just spending the last 10 minutes talking about. Sorry about that, guys, but I get into it. So anyways, this is all about clarity, communication, seeing what way to go. And do you see the cloud here? This is like the divine handing you the direction. And you're like, yeah, it's going to be victorious. And I'm going to be like on it. I'm crowning this victory. And I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to see the truth. We're not going to live in our Pisces brains, right? Just for a couple weeks. But this week specifically, like we're starting the month of abundant March with the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity, clear speaking, which I should have waited to do this video. Thank you, Mercury retrograde influence. But anyways, midweek, we have a new direction, a new idea, a new adventure. Do you see you're holding the world in your hands? What are you creating? What do you want to create? What is being handed to you? What's off in the horizon? Hello. Oh, besides Mars and Gemini and you trying to talk on your phone, put your phone down. I know the phone is the world in your hand, right? Maybe there's going to be a connection, but it's how much you do of it. Again, remember that. But yeah, this is you going off on a new adventure, something you've never done before, new horizons, new beginnings, new excitement. So however that works for you. It's going to be big, remember, because we have Mercury and Jupiter meeting up on this new journey. So what's the weekend energy, you ask? I do. The world. You're ending a cycle and starting a new one. Again, Mercury and Jupiter, you've done so many good things. You're going on a new adventure. You're following your path. You're following your heart. And when you do that, good things happen because you're closing out a cycle and beginning a new one, which is growth. And when you grow, you become a better version of you every time. So I'm going to get some advice for us for this week because it is such good, positive, new, exciting energy. What do we need to know? What advice? Ready? Well, hello, fool. This is a brand new beginning. The 0 card goes with the world card. See the O's? Oh, 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 it's magic. Yeah, you know. Yep, take that leap of faith. So if there's something new coming in or a new idea, it's pretty much the Fool to the 2 of Wands, to the 3 of Wands, and so on and so on. So this is saying if something comes in, a new idea comes in, somebody says, why don't you try that? Or why don't you work with me? Or why don't you date me? Or why don't you go explore this? Yes, honey, do it. You're going to do it. This is the advice. It's going to teach you so much and allow you to travel. This is also a travel card. So if you are traveling, we also have this one to show us travel too. So you might be out and about traveling this week or thinking about it or planning a traveling adventure. But really, if something is calling to you to go do it, try it, see it, experience it, that is the advice from Spirit, is to go see, to experience and enjoy it. So I hope this week is as magical as it's showing up to be, and the astrology is showing it to be super magical. Also, happy birthday to Nugget again. He's magical. So you know it's going to be a great week. Well, happy first week of March, and until next week, bye for now.